One Corpus Christi High School senior has signed to head straight into the workforce. Veterans Memorial Skylar Stevens signed a job offer with G&H Towing on Friday. Stevens is part of the district's Maritime Studies program. It started 4 years ago and teaches students real-world skills in maritime science and logistics.
I'm just glad to be able to step out into the work field and learn more stuff and get to hands-on.
Stevens will start his full-time role with G&H Towing right after graduation. Congrats. Beach to Bay is Saturday. What you need to know before the starters say go. And later, Santo Gertrudis Academy softball is one game away from the state semifinals. Can they get the win? To find out in sports.
Chris 6, part of the Scripps News Group.
Welcome back. Beach to Bay Marathon is Saturday. This is the 49th edition of the run that starts at 7 a.m. on the island and will conclude at Water's Edge Park. About 10,000 runners are expected to participate. Street closures for the event will start at 4 a.m. For more details on the event, you can check out our website, christv.com. In Portland, neighbors got a look at their remodeled H-E-B Friday as they held their grand reopening. H-E-B Buddy and GP Wildcat cheerleaders were on hand for the celebration. The store has remained open during this year-long remodeling.
We've expanded variety, selection, brought in cold pressed juices, lighting, flooring, signage, giving the whole store a new refresh for our customers.
As part of the celebration, H-E-B presented a $5,000 check to the Gregory Portland Education Foundation.
Got plans this weekend? If you're like me, you're running Beach to Bay, and that is a whole outdoor ordeal, and it's going to be a hot one. I'll tell you what you can expect and what you can do to stay safe next.
And a mobile museum is bringing American history to life on 18 wheels. We'll take you inside the traveling exhibit.
Hey there, I'm Chief Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber, getting ready for Beach to Bay tomorrow. It's exciting to once again have the opportunity to run the race. Look for our team 6 on 6 at the finish line. But hey, today is a precursor to what we expect heading into the weekend, and it's going to involve a lot of heat, a lot of humidity. We're already starting to see those mornings get a little bit warmer. This morning was an example. Corpus Christi started off at just shy of 70 degrees. We normally sit around 71 degrees. The afternoon, not too far off from the mark either. Normal afternoon high for a day like today, 87 degrees, and we got to 89. So really, that alone, the temperature is not very off from the mark. It's the humidity that makes the difference, because that controls how your body perceives the temperature to be. But with all that humidity, there's lots of water in the air. Can we make any of it fall in the way of rain? We need some. Our year-to-date rainfall deficit is now climbing to 4 inches in the red when it comes to our budget for rainfall. So thankfully, I've got some in the 7-day forecast. For now, we're just going to be dealing with the humidity, the main ingredient we need to get some rainfall. And for those who will be running the race tomorrow, we've been lucky to get a little more of a southerly influence in our south-southeast winds, but it's not going to do a whole lot to help us when it comes to the heat, especially when you're participating in strenuous exercise. So I hope you've been prepping, get a good night's sleep tonight, and make sure that you are staying hydrated as best you can, because by the time we get to the finish line, temperatures will be in the upper 80s and still feeling like those lower 90s. And the breeze, sure, might offer a little bit of help, but it's a warm and humid breeze, so I'm not sure it's going to do a lot to help our bodies stay cool. We've been talking about the drought situation from last week. We really made some gains heading into this week because that little pocket of maroon in McMullen County is continuing to shrink. So that exceptional drought is starting to diminish. It's a step in the right direction, but look at all the color on this map, folks. We got a lot of homework to do, so we got to stay the course, continue to conserve water. We need the atmosphere to keep giving us some rainfall. If we all do our part, we'll be in a much better place here as we cruise through the rest of 2026. But we need some water in the air to do that. We've got plenty of it already. We're going to get a whole lot more oppressive humidity expected as we go into the beginning of next week, but we don't see the rainfall until about the middle of next week. Yes, that timeline has been pushed back now. So with all the humidity and the warm temperatures we're expecting, heat risk is top of mind. Just to give you some context, heading into Saturday, heat risk is going to be a 2 out of 4, moderate, shown here in orange across the coastal bend. Heading into Sunday, we see more red on the map. That's a 3 out of 4, major heat risk, and it's mostly for the neighborhoods along and west of Highway 281, though some of the coastal neighborhoods will be seeing that extra challenge in staying cool, and that is going to progressively become more of a challenge heading into the beginning of next week. So here are some tips to help you stay cool. Of course, some of these are no-brainers, but they bear repeating. You need to slow down, avoid that strenuous activity. For those of us running a relay marathon race tomorrow, well, we'll have an excuse for that, right? But make sure you're staying hydrated, and that involves monitoring those adult beverages. Caffeine and alcohol are desiccants. They work to dehydrate you. So for every adult beverage, you need to pair that with a nice tall glass of water to stay hydrated. Take frequent breaks if you're working outside. Eating smaller meals can help, and make sure you check in on the kids, the pets, and the elderly. Make sure they have a way to stay cool because these temperatures are going to be spicy well into next week.
As the 250th anniversary of our nation approaches, a display of the country's rich history has arrived in Harford County, Maryland, on 18 wheels. As Jeff Hager reports, it's one of the 6 Freedom trucks that are mobile museums designed to highlight the growth of our nation.
Parked outside American Legion Post 39 here in the heart of Bel Air, when you step inside the Freedom truck, history comes alive with a greeting from none other than the nation's first president.
My friends and fellow citizens, welcome. My name is George Washington.
You also can join our forefathers in signing the Declaration of Independence, including 19-month-old David Benedict Foss, who may be too young to realize the direct lineage he shares with his family, even if his grandmother is not.
And they are a descendant of John Hancock. And so he came up here today with me, and he signed it with me. So that was pretty neat.
Along with a wall of American heroes, the mobile museum will be in Bel Air through Wednesday, adding an interactive dimension to exploring our nation's history at no charge.
The exhibit reminds us that freedom was earned through the courage and sacrifice of generations of Americans, including many from right here in Harford County.
In spite of the focus on our nation's history, the current polarization in the politics here in our country has led to some controversy surrounding the exhibit. Some had even threatened to protest its visit over a single inclusion in the exhibit.
I'm 78 years old, and it makes me a little sad to see how apart we are, and we can't seem to come together on almost anything. Even the trucker people say, you know, it has Trump in it, so that must be bad, and that's not the case. He's the one that helped push to celebrate the 250th anniversary, so I'm very proud of that.
For a woman who came clutching a century-old locket from a descendant,
my grandmother's youngest brother was killed in World War II, buried in Florence, Italy.
The exhibit highlights the nation's rich past to build a better future.
I think that we need to put politics aside and focus on our country, our generations coming up, and teaching them the history of our country so that maybe they can appreciate it and understand from it.
Hey everyone, I'm Larissa Liska in Beeville for Game 2 of the regional final for Santa Gertrudis Academy against Jourdanton. Are the Lady Lions headed back to the state semifinal? Plus, the Coastal Bend is bringing home track and field state champions. Meet the athletes in sports.
This is your 6 Sports Report.
Hey everyone, I'm Larissa Liska in Beeville, hoping to see Santa Gertrudis Academy softball punch their ticket back to the UIL state semifinal since their last trip in 2023. The UIL 3A Division II 2-ranked Lady Lions won Game 1 over 11-ranked Jourdanton 9-1 on Thursday. Let's go to Game 2. Third inning, SGA up 1-zip. Kaylee Bazan on a 2-out rally. He's a deep shot to center field. Ball falls to the turf. Brings home Cami Rocio for an RBI single. Lady Lions lead by 2. Fourth inning, 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Nice catch by SGA Savannah Perales. Throw to Bazan is on time. They chase her down for the double play to end the frame. Bottom frame now, SGA adds to their lead. Deandra Fernandez ropes a line drive to left field, brings in Perales for the 3-zip lead. Fifth inning, Perales hits a fly ball down the right field line. No catch, 2 runners score. Perales advances to